Beautiful seekers, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Clarity 1129 and I am back with a pick a card reading for you. Today's reading is going to be a love reading and we are going to see what is blocking your connection. So if you have someone in mind whom you're having problems with, whether you're in contact with them or not in contact with them, either the situation is volatile or it's stagnant or it's hot and cold, whatever it is, we're going to take a look at what is it that's blocking your connection, and then we'll take out advice cards at the end to see what you can do to change the situation. All right, now I've got your advice cards pre-shuffled, and before that I will even do an energy check-in. All right, in the energy check-in I will talk about you and your person and your connection, and if that resonates with you, then you know you're at the right pile. If the energies can be interchanged, so that's all right, but if it does not resonate with you, then choose another pile. And if none of them do, then this reading is not meant for you. Do check out other readings, but do not force fit anything. You know your situation more than I do. This is a general reading. It's not a private reading. So just take what resonates. Sometimes there's just a single message or two messages for you. Sometimes the entire reading will resonate. Sometimes all the piles will resonate with you, because oftentimes it happens, since it's a small collective as of now, the theme may be the same in all three. All right, so that's also possible. So you have to use your discernment, and that's why it's very important while choosing the pile that you're at your calmest best. You are not feeling restless, and you bring yourself to a calm place, center yourself before you choose your pile. All right, so now that I've got that out of the way, let me introduce you to the piles. Pile number 1 is the Ethereal Vision Tarot, or this beautiful rose quartz heart. Pile number 2 is the what Rider-Waite is this? I forget. One of the Rider-Waite cards, and the Selenite wand. And this is the star. Pile number 3 is the Star Spinner Tarot, and this Jade Angel. All right. So these are the piles, pile number 1, 2, and 3. All right, and now my beautiful seekers, sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upward. Close your eyes and gently take a deep breath. Hold. Get your focus between your brows and think of your person. Exhale gently, relaxing into it, and slowly open your eyes. Whichever pile you're drawn to, that is your pile. If you're drawn to more than one, that's all right. Use your discernment. All right, okay. Pile number 1. I hope the glare has stopped coming now. This is your reading for those of you who've chosen the Ethereal Visions Tarot and this rose quartz heart. Let's place your crystal here. Before we get into your tarot, let us first do an energy check-in. As I mentioned, these are for your person, this is for you, and this is your connecting energy. All right, so your connecting energy is the Mystic. Okay, beautiful. So this looks like a spiritual connection right off the bat. All right, now let's just these are the advice cards. Let me take these out as well. Okay, so for you, you have the shadow attributes of the scribe, the light attributes of the priest, the snake spirit, time to heal, the number 55 or the number 10 or the number 1 could be significant. And then you have the stork, number 17 or the number 8 could be significant. And you have the beautiful Queen of Cups. For your person, you have the shadow attributes of the prostitute, the light attributes of the athlete, the sandpiper spirit, be playful, number 51 or number 6 could be significant, the letter, and the 7 of cups or debauch. Okay, let me see, has it all come in? Yes. Okay, pile number 1, those of you who've been drawn to this pile, this is your reading. If you resonate with this instead of this being your person, you can interchange the energies. All right, now let's begin with your energies. With the shadow attributes of the scribe, it says altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. And with priest, you get facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So there, right off the bat with this mystic card here, it is for certain this is referring to a spiritual connection, but the only person in touch with the spiritual side is you, or the person that you want to identify this side to. All right, so for my convenience, I'm going to use this as you who've come to this reading and this as your person, but you can change it either ways. So you are a very spiritual person, pile number 1. All right, and for a lot of you, you may be empaths, which is why this person is drawn to you and your energy. For some of you, you're also religious, but for most of you, you have some sort of spiritual practice that you do. For some of you, you yourself may be tarot readers, and you've just come here for added confirmation, because you know it's always more objective when you hear someone else do your reading than when you do it for yourself, because when you're doing it for yourself, you know what you're wanting to hear, so you tend to not do it from a place of objectivity. With the shadow attributes of the scribe, I feel that sometimes without you realizing it, you might, because you are also an empath, you might actually get other people's ideas, and you might start what is the word, you might think they are your own, and actually instead of it causing harm to the other person that you've taken their idea, it's not about you, what I'm getting from this, it's not about in the plagiarizing their work and publishing it in your name. That's not what I'm getting from here. What I'm feeling is that sometimes deep down inside you think of something in a certain way, but when people around you speak about things, you take it from them whether or not you agree with it. And sometimes, even unknowingly, you use that as your own. You start believing that those ideas are your own. And sometimes those ideas are not who you really are. All right? So this is something, if you have been feeling that way, if you ever questioned yourself as to, why am I saying that? I don't even believe it. This is something you need to watch out for. It basically means that as an empath, when you pick up energies, when you pick up things from people, you're not able to vet it. You're not, you are not being able to discern what is yours and what is not. And this is something you really need to look into. You can read about it, how to clear your energy, before you, if you find yourself in this situation more often than not, this could be it. For some of you, I feel this person is able to manipulate you in such a way or gaslight you wherein you start believing things that they say and you don't really believe who you are. All right, I think this is a very triggering connection. It's a spiritual connection, and for a lot of you, you are, it's not a smooth connection at all. It's a rocky connection is what I'm getting from this. And I feel that you have been pouring in a lot of love here into this connection with the Queen of Cups. With the stork here and the letter here, I feel you are awaiting information from this person, some sort of, maybe you're in no contact or very little contact from one another. All right, and this relationship has been rocky and it's really taken from you. Okay, I think this person's not in touch with their spirituality. keeping it very simple. They don't even understand why they are so drawn to you. All right. Okay, let's just finish with you first. And so whatever has happened in this connection, there is little or no contact, or even when you meet, there's this hot and cold energy between the two of you, and it has been taking from you. You somehow find some excuses to cover up all their actions, because you are the Queen of Cups, but you're so much in love with them. You may have even put them on a pedestal, that no matter what they do, you say it's all right. If I have to love them unconditionally, I accept them for who they are. And you see through them. It's not that you don't see their flaws, but you still choose to not look at it, because you just love them. I feel you love the potential of what this person can become than who they are at this current moment. All right. And right now you may be in a period of separation, and that may be because of this person who has actually walked away from you, even though you have given them love. Because I feel if they are triggering you or gaslighting you, they are super triggered by this connection. And because of this forced separation, I feel you're giving yourself time to heal, which is the best thing you can do at this time. This separation is good for you, pile number 1. For your person, we get the shadow attributes of the prostitute, which says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Absolutely. This person is still in survival mode. All right. With the light attributes of the athlete, you get dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. This person, just by the look of it, is someone who's had a very difficult past. They may have a lot of childhood trauma, and their root chakra definitely needs healing. All right. They are at this place wherein they've had to really struggle to survive. And now, and it may be that they've actually seen financial crisis in their family. All right. Whatever it has been in their family, the dynamic in their family, whatever, things were really rough for them. And it's got to do with money and material comfort. All right. And this person, though today when you meet them, maybe they have enough and they are, very self-confident and they've got everything established, but they're still in this mindset. They have not been able to remove that lack mindset. They're still on survival mode. All right. And they do not want to be seen as weak, because they've suffered because of that when they were a child, or maybe they've seen their parents suffer because there wasn't enough in the house. So for them, going after their money, all those things, which are what you say as glitter, which is very important. I'm not saying that physical things are not important. Money is very important. But this is an unhealthy attachment to money. To keep money as the most important thing in your life, above life itself, is something that needs healing. And that's where your person is at. It's very important to them how they look. They take a lot of they take a lot of trouble in dressing in a certain way. They are physically fit. They don't like to see themselves as weak. I can guarantee you that maybe one odd time you may have seen them as vulnerable. Otherwise, they always like to come out as strong, which itself tells you that there is definitely a portion of them which is hurting, which is suffering, and they just don't want to let you or anyone in on that side of them. All right, that's something they haven't dealt with. They don't find it comfortable dealing with it, so they just try to keep it playful. So it's almost like that poem, when they are good, they are very, very good, and when they are bad, they are horrid. There's that poem, there was a little girl, with a little curl in the center of her forehead or something like that. I don't remember it. So, and it goes, when she was good, she was very, very good, and when she was bad, she was horrid. And that's how this person is. When they are with you, when they are in a happy state, when things are okay and they're not triggered by you, they come across as playful, and you see them as very childlike, and you have a lot of fun with them, and that's why your love is overflowing for them. But when they are triggered, when there's even the slight amount of trigger that they have for some reason or the other, you don't even know what it is that about you that they get triggered. They might see you as the Queen of Cups, so abundant, so full of love. It triggers them because they can't naturally be like that. And so it's possible that they are, after their career, they're after the way they look. They're also very, with this card here, with the prostitute being in reverse, as well as this Seven of Cups, which is usually about fantasies, about indecision. This actually talks in this deck as debauch. So maybe they're also very, they've not really been exclusive with you. They've been seeing other people, or even if they're not seeing other people like that, maybe they definitely like to have the company, of anyone who gives them attention. It's very important to them to be popular. This is their reality as of now, or when you have parted ways, this is their reality. This is who they have been. And right now you've been in separation for a bit, and you're expecting them to write to you, and they are possibly either expecting you to write to them, or they are thinking of reaching out to you because they again miss your energy. I feel this person does this hot and cold thing because with this Mystic card here, there is something definitely which is very spiritual and very deep in this connection. But only you are awakened to this fact. This person gets drawn to your energy and they feel good when they meet you, but they are just, it's like they're just feeding off your energy. And then when they get triggered, they just blow hot, blow cold kind of thing. They just leave you and they go and do whatever else they have to. And you who have seen this side of them, an innocent side of them, or maybe one occasional vulnerable side of them, you're just holding on to that. All right. So this is how things are in your connection right now. So if you resonated with it, then stay on for the tarot. Otherwise, do choose another pile. I'm moving these out of the way, and we will start with your tarot cards. Oops, bad shuffle. That was not even a shuffle. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross reading. So what's happening between you and your person? What is blocking your connection? Immediate past. Okay, 2 cards. Immediate future. What's in your subconscious? Conscious. Is it all coming in? Yes. If you move ahead this way without any changes, external influences, your hopes and fears, and final outcome. Is it all coming in still? Yes. Look at that. Bottom of the deck energy, the Queen of Cups again. This is your energy for sure, pile number 1. And with this rose quartz here, there is so much love. And it's not that your person doesn't feel it, but your person doesn't understand it. They know there's something, but they just come and they steal that lovely energy from you and they go back. They feel good when they're with you, but they don't know. They don't get it still. So let's see. Your connection, the 2 of Pentacles. Yes, it's in this place. Should you wait? Should you put an end to it? Should you move on with your life? Is this meant for you? Is this not meant for you? And it's there in both your minds. All right, you love them. You have no doubt about them, but you definitely have a doubt about whether they are going to ever be serious with you. And they don't know why they are feeling this way. They are still light-hearted. They've not even understood the nature of this connection. Again, they may be, prioritizing everything else, like their career and everything that keeps them stable. It's their money and their other things that are more important to them. What's blocking this connection? You get the Queen of Swords. I think when the last time you've had this ghosting situation or whatever, it's possible that you have actually told them that, you know, you really want to know once and for all where they stand with you, or rather, or where you stand with them, or where this connection is headed. And maybe after that, they've ghosted you and you've not had a connect yet. But if you remember, you had a stop when you're waiting for some news from them, and they get the letter. And I said that it could be that they are waiting for you because they're in their ego still. But looking at this card, I also feel that it's because they don't know what to tell you, because they feel that now if they give you, you know, some wishy-washy stuff that they have done in the past, you are not going to take that anymore because you've had enough. So for a lot of you, this has been on for a very long time, all right? And you have had these repeating cycles for a long while. For your immediate past, you get the Lovers and the Artist. Now, now you would understand why you got that Mystic card in the center of your reading. This is definitely a spiritual connection. This is a soulmate connection. For some of you, it's a twin flame connection. All right. And you just thought this was it. All right. For both of you, that initial bit when you were drawn to each other, when the relationship began, it was so strong. And you really thought, and this I feel with this Artist is more for you, you thought that you can actually make the life that you wanted with this person, that this person was the answer to everything. They, you know, you could actually have your dream life with them, is what you thought. And perhaps at that time, even they thought the same. All right. But then they got triggered. And especially if it is a twin flame connection, they would get triggered. That the whole connection is so that you both can actually trigger each other and move apart till you work on yourselves and be the best versions of yourself. And in this case, with this person not being in touch with their spiritual type side, and for them, they need to do so much work on themselves because they're still in that survival mode. They don't see themselves as worthy. It's all about a mission to get out of this lack mindset. All right, they don't see, they just know that there is something when they are with you. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of chemistry, there's a lot of attraction, but they don't understand it still. In the subconscious, you get the Hierophant. Again, this is a very spiritual card here. All right, for you, maybe even for your person, you know that this is the deal for you. You would love to settle down, be married to this person. For them, they know that eventually, if they had to, yes, you would be the person. But I don't see it happening in a hurry, because looking at the other cards, the way they're not ready for this yet. Let's take a look. Oh, wow, look at this. If this isn't a spiritual connection, if you get the Queen of Cups twice, you get the Lovers, you get the Two of Cups. Look at this. You are aware of the spiritual nature of this connection. You are aware that this person is the one for you. You don't want to look any further. They tick off all your boxes, all right, except the fact that they are not consistent with you, which definitely must be triggering your self-worth, and especially with the gaslighting, and you've got that scribe in reverse, wherein you start doubting yourself because you start believing everything this person says, and this person is projecting big time onto you. It's not something that they have been thinking about just to make you feel bad. It is a natural reaction that comes out of this triggering, all right? But deep down, you're for one another. You want this long-term commitment with them. You know that they are your ultimate. And deep down inside, when they met you, they felt the same way too. They still might feel the same way. But they cannot. You both have not been able to ground your energy because this person has never been there. This person is classic runner, and you have possibly been chasing them. And I don't even think that you've stopped chasing them. Maybe energetically you still, after them or finding out what they're doing. Because This person is gone not because of you've been walking away, but they have gone because you've triggered them. Moving forward, King of Swords. Look at that. Oh my God. You get the King and the Queen of Swords together. This person will come into their maturity. Maybe when they meet you, they appear cold. They appear in control. All right? And maybe you will have that conversation. A much needed one. Wherein they will be able to match your energy. Now, if you do absolutely nothing about it and let this connection go as it is, yes, death. Seemingly, this connection is over, but actually, this connection is transforming big time, because this is a spiritual connection. You really cannot finish this connection. It will carry on. Yes, you may have periods of separation. That's what you're facing right now. But this is transforming the two of you. And till this transformation is complete, you are not coming back together. All right? So now it depends for each of you who've come to this pile. Where do you think you are at, and where do you think your person is at? Have you done all the work? Now, you can't really change your person or tell them anything or get them to do. But if you have finally been able to shift your focus away from them back into yourself and live your most authentic life, wherein you do what you have to do, wherein you see yourself as worthy, wherein you have been able to put that see that gaslighting for what it is or what it was, and accept yourself the way you are, till you reach that place wherein you are doing what you're doing, you are doing you and being happy with it. Till then, your transformation is not going to be complete, and they are not going to be doing their work as well. All right? External factors, you get the Page of Pentacles. Yes, they still feel like a page. They still feel, no matter how much of wealth they amass, they are in this lack mentality, and they feel they don't have anything to offer you. They may be sitting on a treasure trove, but they still don't feel good enough from inside. They still feel like a page. And they have to see themselves as a king. You see them as a king, but they don't. Until they see themselves as a king, they are going to be triggered by your connection. Hopes and fears, 8 of Cups. Both of you feel the other person's going to walk away and not come back. And this triggers both of you again. Your person may have run away because their ego gets hurt if you walk away from them. So they'd rather walk away from you before you can do that. And you, who knows that you would never walk away from them because you see them as the one, because you are awakened, but you wonder whether they are ever coming back. You know that yes, you are connected on the 5D, but you really trying to ground this connection, and you might be wondering whether they're going to come back. But the thing is, they let them go. They're moving away from you, and you not chasing after them is the only way that they are going to go looking for those 2 cups which are missing, and those 2 cups are here with you, and they will come around. And when they come around, they will be the king and not a page. And so you need to let them have that time. So should you wait for them? No. You just do whatever it is that you need to do. Do not wait for them, because you don't know how long this is going to take. And the more you concentrate on yourself, and the more you go ahead living your best life, the faster they're going to heal. Final outcome, Justice. Yes, yes, beautiful. Look at that. Major Arcana. Balance. There is going to be justice in this connection. Till now, you have been this Queen of Cups, doing all the work, all the work. Now they have to come as the King of Cups. They have to come clean. They have to give you everything in, as much and more, because they haven't done anything in the past for you. All right? And they will come. For zodiac signs, we have Cancer very strongly with, and I feel this you are pile number 1. You have the Queen of Cups. Then you have Gemini energy, which is very strong. You have Taurus energy, which is very strong. You have Libra energy twice with Justice as well as Queen of Swords. You have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with King of Swords, and you have Scorpio energy. All right. Yes. Now for your advice card, you get express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture. For some of you, after the initial romance, when they've started possibly gaslighting you and things have not been okay, it's possibly you feel all these things, but you have not been able to say it out. Or maybe, this separation has been for a while for some of you, and it's almost as though you need to start over by actually speaking out. Or maybe you wanted answers from this person and they are not, and it's about time that you had that heart-to-heart chat, as the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And for that, this person has to find themselves, understand themselves before they come, which may take some time. Surrender to the divine. So beautiful. And this is for you, pile number 1. You are such a wonderful person. My heart goes out to you. Seriously, he's sending you so much of love. It's not to not send your person love, but the fact is your person will not even be receptive to anything right now. They need to do that work on themselves. But you have been so generous, so generous. And you need to trust the universe and just surrender to the divine and work on yourself. This will happen if it's meant to. The universe is not going to give this person back to you if this person hasn't done the work, because they're just going to hurt you. And for such a wonderful, loving person, they're not going to give you somebody who's going to go and break your self-esteem anymore. You've been triggered enough. You're doing that work on yourself. You stand in your power. When you do that, just and surrender to the divine, this person is going to go roaming around everywhere, and they're going to come right back to you. All right? Manifestation. Maybe you are actively manifesting your person, and your person is doing that active manifestation for you too. With this infinity symbol here, it's beautiful. And these are your chakras that are activated. Root, solar plexus, and heart, not sacral for some reason. Or is this no, this should be the root chakra, right? Well, they definitely need to heal their root chakra, and you both are manifesting one another actively. And with this card, what do you get? Healing again. You remember you got healing in the cards in the beginning? Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being being healed this very moment. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on. And this is really large font, but anyway. So imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light, by white light. You can see yourself, that both of you are together and you both covered in white light, and that you're being healed. This is something that you can do while you're meditating, all right? And you work on your own healing, and this person will come back. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And I feel, you're already in this energy. You've already realized that there's no point of, asking them or fretting. It's time for you to heal. And you've already started doing that work, all right? And when you are done and when you're standing in your power, this person will definitely come back. With justice being your final outcome, things are going to change. Only thing I feel, and I'm being very honest with you, that this is going to take some time. All right, pile number 1, this is slow burn. You don't really know when it's going to. But the beautiful part about this relationship, with the mystic card here, with the lovers here, with surrender to divine, I feel, and with this counterpart energy, with the Hierophant as well, this is an extremely spiritual connection. And when you start working on yourself and you come into your power, your intuition will let you know when this person is coming. You will know. You don't even have to come to a reading for it. You will know exactly when this person's going to come and reach out, and not reach out to you as the page, but reach out to you as an equal. That is the time that they're going to come in, and that is the time this relationship is going to blossom. Till then, you're going to be triggering each other. So right now, if you're in separation, embrace that separation. Know that the universe is guiding you to do this for your own good. All right? And for all the love and affection you've shown this person, for your generosity, I am sending you lots of love and a big hug as well. So keep doing the good work and they will come to you when they're ready. All right? So that's all I have for you. Take care. Bye bye. Pile number 2, those of you who chose this pile, which I didn't know the name of, this is the Universal Weight Tarot and this is the Selenite Wand. This is your reading. There is definitely a lot of love in your connection. I had not cleared this off before your reading, but I get very strongly that you need to clear the clutter. There's a lot of clutter in this relationship, one way or the other. Either there are more people than there should be between the two of you, or there are things from the past which either of you are not being able to let go of, but there is a lot of disturbance in your connection and you need to let that go before this connection. And that I feel is a very strong blockage in your connection. All right, now that we've come to this reading for the blockage, to find out what is blocking your connection. Let's see. Well, we'll look into your tarot later. We'll first do an energy check-in, and I think these are your oracle cards for advice, which we'll look at later. Let's just place these cards. Okay, these are your person's energy. These are your energies. If you want to switch it, interchange it, it's up to you. I will be calling this as pile number 2 and this as pile number 2's person. All right, but you are free to change the dynamic. This card is for the connection and you get the castle. Interesting. Let's take a look at your energies. You get the shadow attribute of the guide, which says places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual thought. Okay, and you get the light attributes of the Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I shook the camera. And then you get whips. The number 2 could be significant. And then you get the 2 of wands. Again, 2 could be significant. And you get the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time. The number 49 or the number 13 or the number 4 could be significant as well. All right. For your person, we get shadow attributes of the networker. Conveys information only for personal gain. Spreads fear and falsehood. For light attributes, they get engineer. Ability to give creative energy at ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay. Child. The 6 of Swords. And the wombat spirit, be at home. The number 68 and the number 14. Number 5 could be significant. Is everything in? Yes. Pile number 2, let us get into your reading. With the castle here, and with both your shadow attributes, look at that. Let's just bring both your shadow attributes here. Yours is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual thought, spiritual insight. And for them, they get conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. I believe that both you and your person have grown up in a place which, you've not really had a very difficult upbringing as far as money was concerned. All right. But, you may have been from well-to-do families, you may be from well-to-do families, but there's been a very big focus on material things. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not calling you out as in who doesn't want money. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants a comfortable life. But what is happening in your case here very strongly, and with this castle at the center of your reading, is that both of you come from well-to-do families and you are comfortable. You've lived a comfortable life. But this comfort is the basis of your decision making, which is where things are a problem. All right. And I feel for some of you, and I told you in the beginning that with this card here, I was getting a lot of clutter. I feel that maybe your families are keeping you apart because there's something about, maybe it'll resonate for only one or two of you, or maybe more, but this is message is very coming is coming very strongly. Sorry about that. Is that this aspect of money or status or something like that is coming in the way of your connection. Your focus is more on how other people view you, how other people will accept one another. And between the two of you, I feel you are a very naive person, pile number 2, and your person is extremely intelligent with a smattering of cunning in their personality. All right, this is not to bring shade upon them that they are like this and you are not, or something like that. We all have a shadow side, but this person is definitely extremely smart and cunning. All right, and this person's also extremely rooted or connected with their family. All right, and I feel that you will come only second to this person's family. There's some kind of connection they've been having from their childhood, which has kept them stuck with this be at home again. It's very difficult for this person to say no to their family or the demands of the family and embrace what it is that they want. With the 6 of Swords here, they want to move to calmer waters. They don't like drama, but they are not able to stand up to their family, is what I get for your person. If this resonates, this is for you. You, on the other hand, I feel, you want to be financially independent. You want to be right by this person. Maybe you are not so attached to what your family believes in, but you're not a very confident person. You're a very naive person. You're actually a very simple person. You've got a very pure heart, and whatever it is that you do with the shadow attribute that you got of a guide, wherein you are more, you're talking about financial gain more than spiritual insight. I feel naturally you are extremely spiritual, but because you know that this person is so focused on this, it's important to them, you try to say or do things in the hope that this person is going to be happy. All right, but this is not who you really are. But with this Whips card here, I feel your self-esteem is not at the best place, and you tend to chide yourself anytime anything goes wrong with anybody. This is what I'm getting very strongly here. You can choose anything. You can choose to be anywhere you want, but you don't see yourself as powerful. You are always giving the power of your life into someone else's hands. Maybe that's the dynamic in your home, and you've never been given a chance to speak, and everyone made decisions for you, and you think that is the natural way to do it. And when this person has come to your life, you've given the reins of your life to this person, and so this person can say anything to you, you say the same thing to yourself, and you are, you're not kind to yourself because of this. For some of you, you are already in a relationship with this person, and you feel stifled in this connection with them or within their familial setup. This is just for maybe one or two of you. And the whole idea of home and family is keeping you stuck. You actually want to go out from this family now. You've had enough. I feel this is and for some of you, children may be involved here. Maybe you're married to this person, you have children, and you just want to break away from here because this marriage is getting too binding and it's stifling you and who you are. This is for one or two of you, and you want to move to calmer waters. And you're being told that whichever way it is, one way or the other, this is now a lucky time. So you've got, with this Two of Wands here, you have a decision to make. If you look at the traditional Two of Wands, this person's got a globe in one hand and they've got to make a choice. Do they want to stay where they are, or should they follow? The whole world is there for them to conquer. And in your case, if you feeling, especially for those of you who are feeling stuck in a situation and just stifled and you need to go, clear the clutter. Just ask yourself what it is that you really want and move out. Follow your dreams. Stand in your power. Stand up for yourself. You are not what everyone believes you to be. You are who you believe you are. And you need to look at yourself from a better place. And with now is a lucky time. Whatever you decide to do right now, it's going to be helpful for you. So if you've been working on a plan of, speaking to people, standing up for yourself, do that. Because people need to know. You can't always be here in this childlike, innocent thing, giving the reins of your life to someone else. You're not a child. If you are a child, you're not supposed to be on this channel, because this is only I catered for those of you who are 18 and above. But if you're an adult, you need to take responsibility of your life. No one is responsible for it, and so no one can tell you what you need to do. So this is as far as your energy check is concerned. Pile number 2, if you resonated with this energy, stay on for your reading. Otherwise, do choose another pile. All right. Let's take a look at your tarot. I'm going to shuffle your cards and we're going to do a detailed Celtic cross reading. To see what is blocking this connection. For some of you, I'm getting that maybe you are in a marriage already, or you are engaged and about to be married, and that it's sort of arranged marriage in which your parents may be business partners or something, and you're getting married because of that. And still you actually like this person a lot. This person, I feel, is very matter of fact. I don't know why I'm getting, I don't see, let's see, it's too early to say. Let's look at your cards. I just feel that this person is doing it because they're being asked to do it. Let's take a look. So first we'll take a look at your connection. What is blocking your connection at this time? Your immediate past, your immediate future, your subconscious. Should I take this card? Conscious energies. If you move in this way, Then where do you reach? External influences, hopes and fears, okay. Final outcome, bottom of the deck energy, 7 of Swords. This is what I was getting from here. I was not getting very comfortable energy here, pile number 2. Anyway, let's take a look. Is everything coming in? Yeah. Your connection at this time, 2 of Cups. Look at that. You, as I said, are either engaged to be married or you are in a marriage already. All right? And it seems to be a marriage amongst equals. What's blocking this connection? Knight of Pentacles. This is slow moving energy of someone making an offer. So I have a feeling, as I was saying, that you are in this connection with this person. Maybe both sides, your families are for it. But this person is yet to connect with you, I feel. There's some block here with this as your bottom deck energy, which is deception. And from your person's side, I just get it's very matter of fact. I'm doing this because my family is telling me to do it. Very money focused. Anyway, let's look. Past energy, Knight of Cups. And I feel this very strongly as your energy, because your even if your families have arranged this, you are looking at this as, your person, and you have a lot of love for them. They are yet to reciprocate love. Queen of Cups. So there is a lot of love within them, all right? But they have not been able to express that to you. And with that 6 of Swords, which was there in their side, they want to be able to say that to you, but something is stopping them. So look at that, Page of Pentacles. Outwardly, it feels that, they don't have too much of confidence, because I think they're not given that free hand in their family. I don't know why I feel your families are meddling too much in this connection is what I'm getting. I don't know how. Immediate future. 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. That's what I'm saying. I'm not getting a very good feeling here. It just says this energy for them to come towards you is going to take a lot more time. And remember, I was saying this person may gaslight you as well. And you listen to what they say, and then you have low self-esteem. That's what's going to happen again with the 5 of Swords. I feel this person always likes to have the last word. Let's move forward. If you do absolutely nothing and move forward with this connection, strength. Yes, it will definitely need a lot of strength from you, pile number 2. It will take a lot of strength for you to be able to understand this person and get this person out of this dynamic that they are in. They're so stuck on their family and what their family tells them that even though they feel this way for you, they are not able to come and tell you that. And maybe they see your innocence and your love for them, and there's so much of it that they're feeling warm towards you, but they're not able to. They just get triggered and they say something or the other, and then it's anyway. External influences, 7 of Cups. Yes, I feel though the 7 of Cups ideally is about choices, or it's about fantasizing, or in this case I feel because there's an external influence, I feel there are a lot of people saying a lot of things, and a lot of things it's not just about you and them, it's about everyone else around you. That's what I'm getting from this connection. And deep down, you like one another. You like them, even not deep down. You're able to show it to them. They see it in the way you look at them, perhaps the way you talk to them. You're very eager, but they are measured. They feel it. They are very measured. And it's almost as though they will be less measured if the family told them, all right, be warm, they'll be warm. It's something like that. It's almost, I won't say robotic, but it's very, look at, hopes and fears, such beautiful cards. Pile number 2, you get the Ace of Cups, which is this is love. Beautiful love, unconditional love. And the 4 of Wands is the 1111 card, union. This is what you want, and deep down inside, this is what they want too. Final outcome, Temperance. Yes, Temperance is a beautiful card to get as your final outcome. Well, it will make things it'll make things, take a lot more time than it's already taking, but it'll get you there. Temperance is about balance. Temperance is about patience. These are the same 2 cups, but you will give it to one another when you've done this work, when you've healed, when you're able to come together in union to offer this unconditional love and have this wonderful life when the clutter is out of your life. It's almost that there are 2 young adults who are being told by their families to get together so that, there is financial gain for both sides. And in doing all of this, I feel your person is extremely connected to their family. They do what they are told. And though you have these great ideas, I feel very young energy. And you are very naive, pile number 2. Your person is not naive because on one level, if you look at it, they are not naive because they have that cunning or street smartness to carry on the business or whatever it is. But on the other side, they've never been allowed to be anything themselves. And so they're feeling whatever they are feeling, but they need to do a lot of work on themselves. It's possible that for those of you who resonate with what I'm saying, because this is a general reading and I've just gone after one theme, which was really making me uncomfortable and was coming very strong, is that maybe you will actually get married to one another because your families want it that way. But for them to actually open up to you, show you their love, and for you to come into this kind of union wherein you both are perfect for each other, it's going to take a lot of time. For some of you, it's going to be after you get married and after some time, once they actually stand in their power and they're able to talk for themselves. And I think you are going to do that for them with the Strength card here. You, with your love, are going to get them around, but you really need to be very strong if you're going to get married to them before this dynamic shifts. Let's take a look at this here. Healing family issues. Yes, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yes, you need to forgive your parents, both of you on both sides, but you also need to walk away from that. I will not tell you to turn your back on your parents. Why would I do that? But if they are holding you back and not letting you be the adults that you are and that you need to be, then it's time for you to forgive them and understand that they did it because they thought that was best for you, but it's not the best for you. So you should be able to do what is best for you. All right, and this is for both of you. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Yes, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture, to not look at things from a place of naivety, for standing in your power, so that when someone tells you whatever they do, that's deceptive energy. That is so that you can always be under their control. It's something like that. That's what I was getting. When they have this 5 of Swords moment, you should be standing in your power, where no one can take that power away from you. No one can tell you that you are not good enough for you to believe it. For that, you need to do a lot of healing for yourself. Pour this cup of love onto yourself, and then they will come with their offer as well. You get 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, and I think that's what this person is all about. And not even this person, I feel it's the family around them. I feel it's all about egos and I don't know. Abundance, the number one could be significant. Yes, this will be a very abundant relationship. If you remember right in the beginning when I was looking at your energies, I felt that both of you come from very well-to-do families. There's no dearth of wealth in your lives, all right? There is a lot of material comfort, but you need to get to beyond that to love. It's not always only about wealth. Abundance is not only about wealth, it's about emotions, it's about being fulfilled. All right, and this connection has the potential for that, but you will be doing all the work because this person really needs to be able to separate their thinking and their family's thinking. Only time will tell. That's what even I feel. Only time will tell. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Absolutely. And if there is one thing from this whole reading, pile number 2, if there is one thing that you can really take from here, is this. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Even if you are at that moment when you're just about to get married or engaged or whatever, or even if you're married, if you feel this is not good for you, if you feel that it's not working for you, do not sacrifice your happiness just to make everyone else smile. Your happiness counts. Please follow your intuition before you take any decision moving forward. All right? I'm sending you so much of love and so much of light and a lot of strength, especially if someone's resonated with this, and you can do plus minus whichever way it is, but please stand in your power. All right? And that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Take care. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who've chosen the Star Spinner Tarot, and this beautiful Jade angel. This is your reading. Pile number 3, a lot of you who've come to this reading, you have been through a real bad time in this connection. You've almost reached a place where you felt broken. All right? This angel, this beautiful, lovely Jade angel, was gifted to me by my mother. All right? And it's almost as though, and I got it and I kept it really safely. It was a prized possession. And then it fell. Someone else shifted it and it fell and it broke. And this person joined it and gave it to me. And this is what I'm getting from your, maybe this resonates with only one or two of you, but I feel that you've rushed into something wherein you were very much in love. And this person didn't know how to take care of you. Maybe you're in this place wherein you're, getting yourself back together. And let's take a look. We'll keep that beautiful angel there. We'll look at your tarot later. And we're going to keep out your oracle cards for later as well. And we're just going to do the energy check-in. All right? These are for your person. This is for you. And this is your connection. All right? You can interchange the energies. If you feel that you sound more like this and they sound like this, you can interchange the energies. All right, but I will refer to this as you and this as your person. The maiden. Center of your reading. The light attributes that you have is Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. This is your energy, your light attributes. Your shadow attributes is Damsel, waiting for a night to provide for you, seduction by a romantic illusion. This is so beautiful, This card is in perfect sync with these two, all right, which is all about you, pile number 3. And then you get a lady, okay, and then you get 8 of Pentacles, prudence, and you get koi fish. There's always enough. The number 36 or the number 9 could be significant. For your person, light attributes, child divine, innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. Beautiful. And shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Oh gosh. Okay. Again, the number 9 could be significant. You get 18 here. And dog, here you get the number 29, the number 11, or the number 2. All right. And you get 4 of Pentacles, power. And coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. The number 17 could also be relevant. Okay. Pile number 3. Right off the bat, this is a very innocent connection. Or I feel that, you've met each other when you were really young. For some of you, you just met each other and you felt this connection, and it's almost as though, that first love kind of feeling, and you've just known each other for a bit, and it was really beautiful and innocent. And look at that. Look at both your light attributes, romantic charm and potential for power, and innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine. And I feel your person is being connected with the divine right from the time they were young. They have the special, connect with the universe. And with this maiden card here, there's something so young and pure about this connection. That's what I get, very first love vibes. Thereafter, maybe you've not been together, and maybe you've met after many years again. All right. And maybe when you've met them, now you're a lady, all right? But you do want to be pampered like you were when you were a kid, possible, or you have this whole idea of how a person is meant to, in a relationship, meant to woo you or something like that. And you could resort to, playfully kind of manipulating. It's possible. Just give me a minute. It's just something that's... I don't know whether it's with this person. Maybe it is with this person only. I feel that when you've come back together with this person, it's possible, because of the beautiful connect you had once upon a time. You've come in with the same naivety when you've met, though many years have passed since, and you've both had your experiences, you may have had other relationships, and now when you've come together, there was still this, initially when you connected, it was that still innocent thing, because you've been each other's first love, maybe, and so there was this kind of entitlement which you had, maybe, when you dealt with them, but they have since grown and changed. And they've become a more private person. They don't share so easily. And maybe you are, that still are the kind that you need the attention and this pouting if things are not working your way or something like that. You're a very hardworking person, and you're ready to dedicate a lot of whatever is required to this person and your connection. But there are times when you want someone to take care of you too. And I feel with this particular card, because you know, even before I took this card, I don't see the card, but even before I took this card, I don't know why. I was just feeling. Why was I feeling that? I know I even before taking this card, I was getting this feeling that maybe for some of you, there's been some sort of abuse in this connection. Maybe it's just a one-off thing when this person's either pushed you or had some sort of physical assault kind of thing, all right? Or they've just been abusive emotionally and it's taken from you. Or this could be after I've said you've met each other when you were young and you've separated, and maybe you've been in a connection and thereafter come into this connection with this person again, and you are broken from the past, but there's something in which you have had some sort of trauma. Let me just give me a moment. Let me just meditate. Okay, all right. Pile number 3. You have had a traumatic relationship in the past. It's not with this person. Yeah. And you have come to this relationship. I mean, you were meant to be when you met each other. Maybe, as I said, as you first loved, there was a lot of this innocence, and then you parted ways. You've gone into different lives, and you're coming back together again. And you have really been broken. You've actually had some sort of physical abuse or emotional abuse or both in one of your other connections, all right? And it's been very difficult for you to get past that. Maybe you had taken the same innocence into that connection and it wasn't received well. All right, and now you're coming in touch with this person. This person was always spiritual as they were when they were young, and it carries on when they've grown up, all right? But this person with this dog here, they've been very loyal to you, I feel, because they're looking at you. You are looking elsewhere, but they are looking at you. And you might feel that this person may have forgotten just like you did, and they've gone with somebody else, and so have you, possibly. But during that entire time, they have been very loyal to you. And with this coyote spirit again, they're still spiritually connected. This number is 16, adds to a 7, which is a very spiritual number of the Chariot. But they don't say it. With the 4 of Pentacles, I feel they keep everything pent up inside. They don't tell you how they feel. They don't tell you how affected they are that you have been through so much. They want justice for you, but they really, at times when they see your broken side, they may want to go and meet that person who's done that to you and, you know, give them a nice punch across their face, maybe. That's the kind of energy I'm getting from here. They're going to be very protective of you, but they are not very vocal about it. They don't tell you. And you're working really hard to make them happy, and you're wondering whether you're getting it right because you haven't in the past. All right, and I feel that there is still something innocent. Now you've come back together, and this person knows what you've been through, and I feel you're still hesitating to open up with this person, and there's a whole lot you both don't know about one another. You're drawn to one another, you've come together, but you don't really know each other well enough yet. It's just energetically, I mean physically you are together, in the sense you are meeting each other maybe, but you are not able to open up. And I feel this especially for you, pile number 3, those who've been through this abuse. You're taking it really slow, and this person is allowing you to take your time because they have been so loyal, and it breaks their heart to see you going through so much. All right, and they're here for you. You can trust this person for sure. Now let's take a look at your tarot cards. Pile number 3, before I take out the tarot cards, sending you so much of love and healing. I hope you can get past all the trauma that you've been through, because we are meant to be happy here. We're meant to find ourselves, and whatever those traumas are, they taught us something. So just keep the lessons with you and live your best life yet. All right. Let me take this Star Spinner's Tarot. Let's give it a good shuffle. Ace of Swords and the Empress. Let's find out what's blocking this connection. You can believe what comes out in this reading if this Ace of Swords comes out. That is clarity right there. It's all flipped over one second. Oops. Pile 3's connection with their person. What's blocking it? Their recent past. Their immediate future. Subconscious. Conscious mind. If they do nothing about it and carry on this way, where will this lead? Then 2 external influences. Hopes and fears in this connection. Ooh, so many. Do I take them all? Yeah, okay. Final outcome. 2 of chalices. We'll keep that open. Bottom deck. It came in between and during the shuffling as well. Bottom deck. This also came in between. 7 of Swords. Ugh. Even in the last pile, this was the bottom deck energy of the last pile. Let's take a look. I hope this is nothing like the last pile, though. Let's see. Pile number 3. The 6 of Wands. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Blocking your energy is the 6 of Coins. Okay. Recent past, the Page of Chalices, immediate future, the 3 of Wands, subconscious energy, the Hierophant. Oh my lord! In the last file also, I think this has come right here. Yep. Conscious energy, the Tower. Interesting. Why is that there now? You both want a victory in this connection, all right? With the 6 of Wands here. Maybe you're seeing each other, but you've not been able to open up fully, so they don't know where they stand with you. So your connection's still under wraps. Maybe you've not told people about it. It's just the 2 of you meeting, all right? Because you, after whatever you faced in the past, it's possible that you are feeling... you're not confident enough to actually take that step towards marriage yet. All right, whatever you've been through, it's been traumatic, but you do want to, you see this person for who they are, you have this love for them, but you are really scared, you get triggered. All right, what's blocking this connection? 6 of Coins, equal give and take. At this particular point of time, I feel your person's putting more energy into this. You are really treading very slow. You know that they've been loyal to you. You remember that beautiful feeling you felt and they felt in the past. But right now, there's a lot for you to process. Recent past, you get the Page of Chalices. You know, when this person came to your life out of the blue, when you were just coming out of that trauma, it was a surprise for you. It was God sent for you. It was beautiful. It was almost as though God says that, you've learned what you had to from this trauma, and this is the gift we're giving you. That was the energy. All right? Deep down inside, your person definitely wants to get married to you, all right? And you want it too. But you are afraid that if this becomes a formal thing, if it's signed as in you're married as a couple, then all hell will break loose, because this is because of your past traumas, pile number 3. All right. With this 3 of Wands here, and this beautiful little fairy, waiting to fly, waiting for the time, when they can spread their wings and actually fly. I feel that your person really wants to explore the world with you. But you are sabotaging this connection. You are definitely sabotaging this connection because you feel that everything is looking beautiful because you're not married yet, and the day you get married, all hell will break loose. This is what you feel. This is what I'm getting from here. This is an active fear that you have, and this person is trying their best to convince you otherwise. But you really need to heal pile number 3. I mean, whatever's happened in the past has really been bad. It's marred you in a big way. And though every time you're with this person, you do feel safe, but you feel that this is just going to be a facade till you get married. And maybe that's what happened in the past. Maybe that person was really good to you, and when you got married, then things really took a turn for the worst. But this is going to be different. But you're self-sabotaging this connection. This person is being really patient. If you do nothing and you'll just let it carry on naturally, what's going to happen? Queen of Wands. Okay. This person is going to be so patient with you till you come and stand in your power, because they don't want to get married to you unless you are comfortable with who you are. They don't want to be the kind of person who you feel is, offering you sympathy and getting married to you just to do you a favor or for old, as a duty. No, they want to marry you when you feel powerful, not when you're at your, weak, weakest best, if that can be you are feeling really low, down and out. You are not able to trust anybody. You are not standing in your power right now. It's almost as though when you see this person, you spend time with them, you feel really good, you almost feel grateful. And they don't want to get married to you because they want your gratitude. No, they love you, and they want you to love them back when you're an equal and not as a favor. And they trust themselves. They know that they're capable of bringing that out. They've been loyal to you always. What they've felt for you, they've not felt for anyone else. And you can feel that lovely energy with them as well. But you've been marred, and no one's rushing you, least of all this person. This person doesn't want to rush you at all. They want you to take your time till you stand in your power. External energies, the 9 of Wands. This is just your energy. There's no third party, multiple party. It's just your past, your trauma. You just somehow holding on. But you know what? 9 of Wands is wounded warrior. It's not that you've given up. You're still there. You're still fighting. You're trying your best to give this a chance. And that's beautiful. If you haven't been to a counselor yet, pile 3, I would suggest for you to do so. And there's no shame in that. Anything that will help you heal and live your life to its fullest. Hopes and fears, and there are many. 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Devil. This is it. You want this. You want to move, see the whole world with your person here, with this 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. The person wants to show you, and you want to do that. You want to leave everything and choose them. But look at these cards, the Devil and the 5 of Cups. You feel that the minute you marry them, the devil will be unleashed and you will be left with the 5 of Cups. You are just this, you're not able to shake this out. And I really, I'm sending you so much of love and tight hug, pile number 3, whoever you are out there, even if this is resonating with one person, there's a reason why I'm doing this reading for that one person in that case. All right, if you're here listening to this person is not like that. The only person sabotaging this connection is you. Follow your intuition. The intuition is a very quiet voice. It doesn't scream like fear does. Having said that, don't rush yourself into anything. Your person is so kind, they're willing to wait forever. All right, they're just happy to be in your company, so they don't want to push it. Until and what you are doing is a wonderful thing. You're not rushing into another relationship. You're taking your time, and you need to work on your fears. And it's okay if you take external help. If you do actually get to meet a counselor, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. See, I know there are a lot of countries out there wherein going to a counselor is okay, it's a thing. And there are other countries wherein, like even India, people have started talking about it now. Otherwise, there was it was almost as though if you go to a counselor, there's something wrong with you, the person's mad or something. That's changing now. So if you're coming to this reading now, if you need help, please ask for it. Otherwise there's something beautiful coming your way. You can self-sabotage it just because because of a past trauma, and you really need to heal. The final outcome is the Two of Cups. You're meant to be. You are meant to be. Now for some of you out here, maybe you were in a heterosexual connection in a marriage where you were bruised by this person, and this person that you've been in love with and who wants to be with you is possibly a same-sex relationship that you are wanting to be in, and you're afraid to let people know. This could also be a possibility because of this card that's come out here and the way it's depicted. All right, so take it how it resonates. But either ways, whatever your gender is or however you are in this connection, what I'm getting very strongly is that you have been really traumatized in the past, but this person is someone you want to be with deep down inside, but you're doing a great job by not rushing into it when you're not ready. Be ready. Take care of yourself. You owe it to yourself and to this person to come from a place of happiness. And I love the maturity of this person because they are willing to wait till you come into your power before they actually move ahead and have this Two of Cups with you, which is beautiful. Let's look at your advice cards. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. This is what they are doing, and this is what you are doing as well. Maybe you're trying too hard to accept them. Don't do that. It's all right. Take your time to heal. It's okay. You don't have to please anybody. The only person you need to make happy is yourself. The answers you need are coming. Yes. If you're wondering, is this person right for me? You will find that out soon, and not from somebody else, not even from a tarot reading, but from within. You will know whether you need to proceed with this person or not. Just trust yourself more than anything. Trust yourself more than the trust you put in this person. Trust yourself first. For you. Life purpose. The number 19 and the number 10 and the number 1 could be significant. If you have been asking yourself, why me? Why? All this that happens to us is for us to come into alignment first within ourselves and then with the universe. And then we are aligning to our soul purpose. You'll get all these answers soon. Pile number 3. You're not seeing it yet, but it's not that it's never going to come. It will come. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. This is what I was saying. Don't try too hard to get into this connection because you're feeling that they are being so loyal and so nice and that you have to hurry yourself. No. You only owe it to yourself. No one's telling them to wait for you to come into this. They can always go and find someone else. If they're choosing to wait, it's because they want to wait. They just want to be your friend. That's fine. That's a beautiful relationship. Friendship is a beautiful relationship to have. You don't get pressured into doing something that you don't want to, because you will, if you get into a connection just to make them happy, just remember, if you're not ready for it, you're not going to make them happy and you're going to be miserable yourself. So what you're doing is fine. Don't push it. The answers you need are coming to you. You are aligning with your soul purpose just because you're giving yourself time to heal. And that's all that you need to do at this time. In time, things will work out. Last but not the least, imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, and I feel that goes beautifully with your life purpose. All right, right now you're being asked to focus on your healing, to focus on what makes you smile, on what makes you thrive. And in this case, if you are a creative and if you've shut it because of that past relationship, maybe they didn't encourage you, it's time now for you to step out and stand in your power and let the world see the real you. All right. So, my dear pile number 3, the worst is over. Now it's only onward and upward from here on. So, embrace yourself, give yourself time, be kind, do what it is that you love, and for now, be great friends with this person from your past. But you are in no way going to force yourself to be with this person, because then you're going to be doing yourself and them a great disservice. All right, you're going fine. Occasionally you will try and self-sabotage this connection. Just recognize that and come back to balance. All right, I'm sending you so much of love, positive energy and healing. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.